So, what do we have here? Let's illustrate this. If the B'china of Shoresh, well, even more than Shoresh, it's Nikvei Yanayim, or B'china Aleph,
No. B'china Shoresh, או בחינה א', או בחינה ד'. אז אם בחינת שורש...
Okay, so Shoresh, or Aleph, or Dalet. So if from Shoresh, Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet. Root, first, second, third, and fourth. Sorry, this needs to be Dalet. So, be mistakes. So this is Dalet. Fourth. Right?
Oh, סליחה. מה אני?
Hold on. Sorry. Okay. So, if the B'china of Shoresh, of the root, with that comes the light of Nefesh, right? Ibur. Conception. This is Ruach. Well, of course, Ruach includes Nefesh inside it. This is called Yenika. This is Naran Chai, which is Gadlut, adulthood, or Mochin. This is Katnut. Okay? So on the Ibur, he gets that from the Reshimo that arrives to him. So the Reshimo. For Yenika, he gets that through the light. And Gadlut he gets from Abba ve'Ima. Abba ve'Ima.
Abba ve'Ima. למה? כי יניקה זה מספיק לו, כי יש לו...
Why? Because Yenika is enough for him. He has the light of Yenika because he has the coarseness of Aleph and Shoresh, first and root. So Aleph goes mainly, Shoresh root goes mainly to the Ibur, and Aleph with inclusion goes to Yenika. It's called the light of Yenika. Yenika feeding, suckling. But Abba ve'Ima is Chochma and Bima, the upper Chochma and Bina.
ברור?
Clear?
שאלות?
Questions?
מה?
What?
According to what it says here, he says, B'china Dalet stands on the place of Keter, where there is only one Kli, and its Ochazer doesn't continue, but only to one place, Nefesh. So what does it mean that B'china Dalet stands over Keter? And you didn't illustrate Keter here in the sketch.
Sorry, Keter, Chochma, Bina, Zera, Anpin, Malchut. Okay? B'china Dalet is in the place of Keter. These are words. B'china Dalet cannot be in the place of Keter. But the Masach is in the coarseness of Shoresh, and that's why it's considered that it's in the place of Keter. Seemingly it's in the place of Keter, but nothing stands in the place of Keter. The 9 Sfirot are light, and Malchut is the desire. And the desire that wants to be like the light, that makes a screen, Zivug Da'aka, coupling in And from that level comes the Malchut in B'china Dalet, and to the extent it resembles the Tet Sfirot, the upper 9 Sfirot, then we say that it's on the degree of Malchut, or Zer Anpin, Bina, Chochma, Keter.
He keeps on going. It's true what you're saying, but in addition, he says there are 5 kelim kachabtum. Then B'china Dalet elicits the keter in the light of Yechidah, and it's the degree of atik and Atzilut. What does that mean?
Yes, meaning in the beginning it was zivug of Aleph and Shoresh, and in the aviyut of Shoresh. Then there was a zivug on Aleph. This is Yenika. And then a zivug on Dalet Gimel. Zivug is in Shoresh. This is the conception. Zivug in the first aviyut is Yenika. And zivug on the aviyut of Bet Gimel Dalet, second, third, and fourth, is Gadlut Mochin. Yes.
Can I ask you a small request from you?
If it's small, then maybe.
Yeah, it's small. In order to understand all these technical illustrations, just to taste a little bit, where are these things in our life, what we're learning here?
I go into a restaurant, and in my pocket I have 5 shekel, and I ask, what can I buy with 5 shekel? And I'm told, you can buy a cup of tea. Okay. Okay. You get a cup of tea. Fine. So the next day, I made some more money, and now I have 20 shekel. And they say to me, 20 shekel, you can get a cup of coffee with milk and cake. Right? Then I made even more money, let's say 200 shekel, and then I go to the restaurant, and they say to me, today, you can get anything we have on the menu. Look. They give me...
They give me a variety of 5 dishes. Now, about this illustration. Now, okay, so what about the illustration? Question. No, it's a very nice illustration, but in the beginning, it's just like you said in the beginning, you go into the restaurant. But where is this restaurant in the beginning? Rav, Aviyud Shoresh. Question. So, great, so where is it? Rav, this is what I'm drawing here in yellow. This is Aviyud Shoresh. You see, it says here, Shoresh. Yes. Later on, it's Aviyut Aleph. This is what you see now in green. And keep on going. Well, I'll do it in red.
No.
Well, question. Good. So your explanation when you go into the restaurant in the yellow, and please keep on going. What are these stages? Rav, there are 3 stages. Ibur, Yanika, Mochin. Aviyud Shoresh. I have nothing else in the Masach except Aviyud Shoresh. Question. Next stage. Rav, Aviyud Aleph. Next. Aviyud, Bet Gimel Dalet. Question. So what is it in the restaurant, Rav, that I can activate my will to receive either in Aviyut Aleph or in Bet Gimel Dalet? We're talking about the masachim, the screens. Masach, Aviyut Shoresh, Aviyut Aleph, Bet Gimel or Dalet. Masach, meaning how much money I have to pay with. We're not talking about wanting or not wanting, rather how much I'm capable of paying for my desires. Question. What do you mean how much I can pay? This is not yet clear. What is to what extent I can pay? Rav, the force to object. The will to receive for himself. How much I can bestow to the Creator? Well, I don't know what to do here. For instance, over Aviyut Shoresh, the root coarseness. Over the Aviyut Shoresh. Let's say this world confuses me with different small pleasures, like an ordinary person. Food, sex, family, money, honor, knowledge. Simple things. Okay? suddenly I win the lottery, and the world starts confusing me with yachts and jet planes, and your mind goes, "Wow." Do you get this? You get it. Good. Okay, so you're with us. Great. Later on, that's it. Okay, next time, this world confuses me. You can be a king. You can be above everyone else, not just a simple rich guy. There are thousands like that in the world who have yachts, but the whole world is yours. You can do whatever you want. It's not a small island you have. I'm talking seriously. It depends upon which desires you can be completely devoted to the Creator. He's telling you, he's giving you. He says, Tzvika, enjoy life. You have a chance now. Right? And you're saying, no, I want to be cleaved unto you. Yeah, but by my side you have nothing except for a few charabs. From one Saturday to the next one. No, I want to be by your side. It's not the next world, nothing. You understand this, right?
If you develop it, let's take it forward. So let's say, if I'm Bill Gates, I have billions. What can I do in his?
You can't. I don't want to talk about that. No. I don't want to talk about it.
No, you said, let's say I have everything. What do I do with that?
So don't talk about states you're not in, because you don't understand why they suddenly want to give 90% of their profits. You don't understand this. A person who reaches such states suddenly feels that the truth is he has nothing. Yes, this is how they feel. This Zuckerberg and all these guys, they feel, it's not that they're so generous, like the news people think. And the truth is, no one thinks of it this way. Their will to receive changes. It changes. It doesn't want it. Well, you don't understand, but I don't know how. Take some Einstein. Give him $1 billion. In Russia, there was a guy, Perelman, and the scientist. Did you hear about him? Perelman, he was a scientist. He solved some scientific problem. He got $1 million. And he said, I don't want it. Why? It will confuse me. I don't want it. And not even a prize, even the paper he wrote, and he really did, right? He said, I don't want it. And everyone heard and talked about him. I saw there was a story about him. He didn't even want to hear about it, because it breaks the purity of his thought, the cleanness of his thought. There's a Jew guy in Leningrad. He said, leave me alone, everyone. And he's living, a poor guy in some cellar. He has no clothes to wear. They took photos of him, how he goes to the grocery store. He carries his bread like this. It's something. And this is what he wants. Otherwise, he doesn't have the brains to go into the... But he's truly in such mathematics that this problem couldn't be solved for 200 years. I think it was Poincare. I don't even know what it's about. He wrote such a book only to approach the solution. Do you understand what we're talking about? And it took years to check it out. Many people all over the world, if it's correct or not. So this person, look what's going on with him. He doesn't want to belong to it, because it will confuse him. He doesn't even want a piece of paper. You would have here such a diploma. But it's not that he's a righteous. Rather, he understands that this stands in my way. I don't want it. He truly doesn't want it. He escapes everyone. It's not that he makes a righteous of himself. He's running away from everyone, because this doesn't give him the purity of thought so we can later on deal with his math. And he doesn't go to work. This is how he lives. He has no work, no job. Doesn't want to belong to the country or any place or no one. Just don't touch him. You know, such a person, the whole world knows about him. So what am I trying to say? That the world is changing. A person changes. The desires inside a person change. And this is why we cannot judge. If you, when you will be in Gadlut, like the Parzuf of Gadlut, well, something else. Let it go. Now, for the time being, we're talking about the small Ibur Yanika Mochin. Other questions about it. Is this clear? So, we have Masach de Aviut de Shoresh, and in Nikve Naim, meaning it's not only Shoresh, it's half the Shoresh, until Bina de Shoresh, and the level of Ibur elicits over it. You add Aviut to the Masach, meaning the Masach, the screen becomes greater over Aviut Aleph. It can develop its Parzuf to resemble the Creator, and this is called Aviut Aleph or Yanika. How did it grow from Ibud to Yanika? By the light he received. This light is called the light of Yanika. He receives it, the reforming light. It's in Yanika, and different Aviyut coarsenesses go through, and Shoresh, Aleph, Bet, Gimel, different kinds, until a greater coarseness is revealed. When is it revealed? When he's capable of giving a masach and reflected light over it. And then it does the parzuf of Gadlut.